All right, welcome back to another problem. And with all the dimension that we're looking at, um, well, let me change that to the same layer. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're drawing. And based on the information that we do have here, I'm going to start by drawing these circles here. All right, I'm going to draw those first. So go to circle. Um, First thing I'll do those, let's go to center line. I know that the distance between these two circles here is a 135. So I will do that one first, 135. The endpoint of that will help me determine the center of the circle. So the radius will be 12.5 and the other one will be the radius of 26. Same thing to the bottom, or I'm just going to go ahead and copy it. I'm just going to copy that down here. All right. I could also copy it over there, but first, before I do that, let's go back over here to the center line, and we know that 95. So this one right here, go over 95 and then go down 106. So we're gonna have 93.7, enter, and then we're gonna go 100.6. That will be the next location for my copy. These circles are the same, so that's why we can copy them. That is all for that right there for that section. The next thing we'll do is I'm going to put in this radius of 145. So that will be tangent radius. So that, and here the radius will be 145. Escape. We want that to be in the correct layer. All right. The next one down here is 100. So again, tangent radius. Selecting those, and the radius is 100. Okay. What am I doing here with the layer? But you can see, you can just change it back. Okay. The next thing we do is we're going to go and look closely at this location real quick. We have an angle of 30 degrees here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and establish. So from here, before we even do that, we're going to have to construct this because we know the endpoint of that angle is 45 units down. So this 45 right here, that's what we're going to look for. So this, we're just going to go ahead and click on this right here. I'm going to go down 45. Okay. And then that right now, I'm going to just keep that. And I want a angle of 30 degree. Right here is 90 degree. 90 plus 30 would be 120. So I'm going to hit tab, 120 degree. And then this, I'll just pass the center here just a bit right there. Hit escape. All right, so now I have that angle of 30 degree that I'm looking for. The next thing is I'm going to go ahead and use that endpoint to construct my circle. That is this circle right here that I'm going to do first, the 120. So that is the one that I'm going to do first. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get to that center, and that will be 120 in radius. Okay, so that, and then from here we can see that the next one is radius of 8. Okay, so from here up that way is 8. So I'm going to offset up 8, offset down 8. So that's what I'm going to do with this one right here. Offset of a unit. This one forward, this one back. And then the next one will be the 16. So I'm going to offset 16. And I'll do the same thing for up there and down here. Let me Control C real quick. I'm gonna have to do this again. 16, and this one up 16, this one down 16. Okay, and once you have that, right now is a good time for us to trim. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim this real quick, and I believe that can be gone as well. This can be gone, and let's see. right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim it right here as well. Hit escape, and then this whole thing right here that we're looking at, we can go ahead and delete those. We can trim this right here. Okay, and this one as well, I believe right there. Okay, so after you trim that, you're gonna end up with a better looking shape. What we're going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put in this R of 8. So the one in the center is actually going to be on my center line, right? And then we're gonna go and use that to do 8 radius, and then also this is 16 in radius. Again, same thing, 8 radius, 16 in radius. And then we can go ahead and trim out the section that we need to trim out. All right, so that is trimming that out. Once you have that, all you have to do is just go in and do tangent radius. We're gonna do the top there, bottom here, and the radius will be 20. And then we're gonna do tangent radius one more time, and would be 36. So here we are, there we are, and 36. Okay, then now we can trim out the section we don't want, and just want to double check everything here. The shape is identical, everything is complete. We're just gonna go ahead and switch it out to dimension and take out your dimension. Okay, now for those who, if you recall on how to do dimension, just make sure you go to modify, and then you click on your text, change it to a number that based off of some of the part of the drawing, get a number, and then also your primary unit based on how many decimal place you want, and that's all you need. All right, for now. And then this problem is done. All you have to do is just take out your dimension, do a quick check to make sure everything is correct. Enjoy.